more affected by the systems we live under than others. While it is clear that capitalism affects most of us negatively, people of color, queer people, women, and low-income people live on the margins of an already marginalized situation. Many of us live with the consequences of capitalism and colonialism in intimate ways. We do not feel safe holding our partners in public. We have stress-related illnesses which are worsened in times of national economic depression. We are the first to be blamed, we are the first to be silenced, and we are the first to die. Our bodies are the shields which bear the brunt of the economic violence perpetuated by corporations and our government. We have known we are the 99% our whole lives. I work for a welfare rights organization. In the last year, we have seen extreme cuts to all aspects of the public sector. However, social services are the cuts most devastating to my communities. To give just one example, in the last year's budget, Washington State chose to enact a 5-year time limit on our welfare program, which instantly cut 5,500 families, not people, off the welfare program. This meant they lost not only their cash, but their medical, child care, and in some cases, homes. Each month, more families are cut. This is a very effective way to kill children, and it's working very well. As a group who is standing against corporate greed, we also need to be standing for something. I believe we need to be standing for our sisters and brothers and others who are in the streets, who are dying needlessly, and whose lives are in our hands. Yes.